In Naninovel, the choice system comprises of two parts: choice buttons, which are the interactable elements called with the @choice command, and choice handlers, which is the layout that controls the placement of choice buttons. Naninovel comes with 3 built-in choice handlers: ButtonList, ButtonArea, and ChatReply. By default, according to the value specified in the default handler ID field in the choice handlers configuration, ButtonList will be called unless specified otherwise. ButtonList is a simple choice handler which layout is controlled by a vertical layout group component placed within the buttons container, which will result in the buttons being placed vertically across the screen. In case you want your buttons to be placed horizontally or in a grid-like layout, create a new ButtonList choice handler via the Create menu, add it to the choice handler resources, open the prefab and replace the vertical layout group component with one of the other layout group components. Keep in mind that these layout components are provided by the Unity UI package and are not exclusive to Naninovel. Be sure to check Unity UI documentation for more information. Adjust the settings if necessary and specify it in the handler parameter of @choice. In case you want to freely place your buttons across the screen, use the ButtonArea choice handler, which contains no layout group component. To position the button, use the pos command parameter value in @choice. Be mindful that this pos value is not the same as the one specified in @char or @back, as it modifies the position relative to the parent element. In case you need help with positioning choice buttons, consider using my free Scene Assistant extension, which is linked in the description. The third choice handler, ChatReply, is a special type of choice handler that is embedded into the chat printer. To call it, specify ChatReply in the handler parameter in @choice. In case you want to replace the choice handler in your custom chat printer, specify the name of the new choice handler in the choice handler ID field within the printer prefab. Just like choice handlers, choice buttons can be created via the Create menu. To assign it as the default choice button for a given choice handler, assign it in the default button prefab field within the choice handler prefab. In case you want to show multiple buttons at any point, place the button prefab within a resources folder and specify its path in the button parameter in @choice. If you decide to organize the buttons in a subfolder, you need to include the folder name as well. When specifying the choice summary text, any value that contains spaces will need to be wrapped in quotation marks. In case you want to display quotation marks within the summary text, add another pair of quotation marks and escape them. The summary text value is routed to the onSummary text changed event within the prefab. By default, the value is displayed on the screen through the prefab's text component. If your prefab contains no text component, you can empty this field. @choice has several optional parameters in addition to the ones already described. The goto parameter works much like the @goto command. Use this for when you want to navigate to another part of the story. The gosub parameter, likewise, works like the @gosub command. When the player returns from the command, it will resume playback from the next command. In case you simply want to navigate to the next line in the script player, use the play parameter and set it to true. The set parameter, much like the @set command, can be used to set custom variable values. Use the time parameter to control the show animation duration of the choice button. In case you don't want to show the choice handler and buttons as you call @choice, set the show parameter value to false. When you finally want to show the choices, either set the show parameter to true in another @choice command or use @show followed by the ID of the choice handler. The last command exclusive parameter is the lock parameter, with which you can perform an action when a condition has been fulfilled. By default, as the name suggests, the button becomes non-interactable, but you are free to set up this behavior on the unlock event within the prefab. And as with any command, @choice supports the if parameter, which lets you display buttons based on a condition. @choice supports nesting, which means that you can associate any command with the host @choice command through indenting. When using nesting, be mindful that some of the previously mentioned parameters will be ignored and thus need to be nested instead. Refer to the command API for more information. Finally, be mindful that @choice plays out like any command, meaning the script will execute the choice and then continue. In most cases, when giving player choices, you will want to temporarily hold the script playback. You can do this with the @stop command. It's also possible to time the choices by adding @wait, for example, followed by a clear choice command to clear all the choices. And that's it for choices and choice handlers. In case you have any questions, then feel free to ask me in the comment section or contact me on Naninovel's Discord channel. Bye!